Ruth, let me ask you about this fracas between Hillary Clinton / Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. They got it into a back and forth. Hillary Clinton said Donald Trump was sexist. He said, if you want to have a full and frank conversation about how do you think that works out, you were quoted favorably by some people as having said this was fair game.
I do think it's fair game.
To talk about Bill Clinton.
To talk about Bill Clinton for two reasons. One is Hillary Clinton attacked Donald Trump appropriately and correctly for sexist remarks, of which there are many. Bill Clinton's record with women then becomes fair game. She also has designated him as her surrogate in chief. He'll be out on the campaign trail this week. When she does both of those things, attacks Trump for sexism, picks Bill Clinton as her surrogate, his record becomes fair game. And when I say record, I'm not talking about extramarital affairs. I'm talking about his conduct, predatory, offensive, inappropriate with women, including in the Oval Office. That becomes fair for Trump to raise. Whether it affects any voters, that's a different question. I think it's smart for Trump to raise in a primary campaign. There are no Republican voters who are going to be offended by this. In a general election campaign, it's a much dicier topic.
Yeah, does this work in the general election, Jonathan, or is this just a brushback pitch? In other words, a signal to Hillary Clinton that if she doesn't want this to be talked about, she should stop attacking.
I would be very surprised if the nominee is not Trump if they went down that road in a general election, because history has proven that it's not effective politically.
In 1998, Republicans went after Bill Clinton on this, and they had a bad year electorally.
Huge blowback.
But he does have a point with when he talks about how she's pandering to women. We do see Hillary Clinton very much leaning into sort of feminism as identity politics this time in a way she didn't in 2008, in a way that was seen as damaging and dangerous in 2008. She had to be Margaret Thatcher. She had to be tough. She had to be genderless. And this time around, it's a very different campaign that she's running. She's talking very openly about being the first woman president as an asset of her campaign, as something she wants to accomplish. So I do think that that number one, he has a point in pointing that out. Some people may be offended by it, some may not. And number two, I think Ruth is exactly right, that if Hillary is going to say that the things that Bill Clinton did that are regarded positively accrue to her credit, but the things that are negative she had nothing to do with, well, that's ridiculous, and it is fair game.